At our shelter right now, we can check in with our kitty cam where Rachel, Phoebe, Chandler, Ross, and Joey love it are exploring our kitten tent. These BFFs spent 6 weeks in a foster home together where they worked on mastering their pals. They met new species including fish and birds and spent much of their time sticking their nose into everyone's business. They love kids and dogs, and other cats would be a great addition to their family. You can consider adopting 2 for $150 in our Twice as Nice special. Look at them go. Well, Roxy is up next, and she was suffering in labor when she was brought to AHS and desperate need of help. Sometimes small dogs have trouble delivering puppies.
That is true, and this little girl is only 8 pounds for being a year old. So when that situation happened, the Arizona Humane Society Second Chance Animal Hospital, of course, was able to help her, but they were not able to help the puppy at that point. But this little girl has been spayed. She is ready to go. She is full of life. Not that you can tell on this table because she's just been laying here. She's actually a little bit of a diva. She wants to be in your arms. She wants to be carried from point A to point B. Is house trained. She's a sweet little dog that really wants just a forever lap to sit on more than anything. She gets a little bit of rambunctious in the evening, wants to run around for a minute, but then she's done. She just wants to hang out with you again. So if you're looking for that little dog that is going to be well behaved, is going to travel well with you, can fit in one of the dog backpacks, fit in the dog car seat, go with you anywhere you want to go, she really is going to be a prime candidate. She is good with other dogs. She is good with cats. She is good with kids of all ages. So really, if you come down and are looking for just that little girl that's just going to give you nothing but love, and as you can see, is not even remotely nervous about what's going on here in the studio and is falling asleep on the table, this is the kind of little love bug that is going to just fill your heart and fill that special place in your home.
Poor thing. She looks so sad. All she wants is a home. Thanks, Ski. She seems just very sweet. Now, this is Pacino, and he's had a rough start in life. He was actually dumped on the streets. He spent months dodging cars, looking for scraps of food. Then he was beaten up by an unkind stranger, and it's absolutely incredible that he was able to carry on after the injuries that he received. His pictures are way too graphic to show on TV, but when Pacino arrived, part of his skin on his face was actually hanging off. It was just absolutely horrific. We were able to stitch him up, and then a few days later, he just started his recovery in our Second Chance Animal Hospital. Lisa, just an absolutely amazing success story and a testament to what our veterinarians are capable of in our trauma center.
That's exactly right. I happened to be volunteering in our Second Chance Animal Hospital the day Pacino came in. One of our EAMTs radioed ahead to let us know that they were coming in with a head trauma, and that was Pacino here. He came in, and literally we didn't think he had an eye. You can see a little bit that one of his eyes looks like it's injured a little bit, but literally it was sliced open over his entire eye, and there was so much there that we just didn't even know if the eye was still there or not. Obviously, he didn't ever tell us what happened. He's keeping it a secret. But it's reasons like, it's dogs like Pacino that keep me going back every week to my volunteer post. It is great to see. He comes in literally almost dead, bleeding from his face, and our amazing medical team jumps into action and immediately gave him some pain medication, and within 30 minutes he was having surgery to stitch his face back up. We didn't quite know what we'd get, but you're here to see the after, and now is the happy time for Pacino. He's been with us 3 months, and he is very lonely and longing for a family. He is a sweet dog, very active, loves to play with toys, smart. He's learned a ton while he's with us. And 3 months is just too long for any dog to be with us at the shelter. Pacino is now longing for a lap. He will take every opportunity to drape himself over you. And he's looking for a best friend, somebody to go jogging with, somebody to play with. He really is a wonderful dog, and he's survived so much. He is one of the reasons the Humane Society does things that we do just to keep these guys healthy and the strays healthy when there is no one to care for them. Oh. So come on down and meet Pacino. He would be forever grateful and will be your best friend forever.
He is such a good dog. I can't stress that enough. Just $50 to take Pacino home. He's available at our Campus for Compassion, and like Lisa said, he's just a great dog in need of a home today.
Oh, what a story of resilience. Well, check out these stunning silver tabbies, Tallulah, Lyra, Celine, and Clementine. Janine, these kittens were fostered in place, and do you mind explaining to us what that means?
a great way. If you find kittens and a mom in your backyard, then it's much better to let them just stay in your yard and you take care of them, feed the mom, let her take care of her babies. And then about 6 years old, you can take the kittens and bring them into your home and finish fostering yourself. That would be awesome. And then the mom will be spayed by the animal, Arizona Animal Defense League.
Yeah.
And so then these little babies, they were socialized and they gained weight, and then they were brought into the Humane Society. Then we went ahead and spayed and neutered them. And I mean, look at what you get. This is like the most perfect kitties you could ever imagine. I mean, their coloring is gorgeous. Their disposition is great. So, I mean, if you could take a couple home, that would be even better because they love each other.
The foster family did a great job with those guys. They are so cute. And like Janine said, if you can just hang on to them until they're 8 weeks old and then bring them to our shelter, that way we can just spay and neuter them, put them right up for adoption. It really helps with, our shelter when we're running at full capacity like we are during this time of year.
Well, up next we have a beautiful speckled cattle dog mix for you to meet, and she is just stunning. Terry, tell us all about Stella.
Carrie, every once in a while we get a doggy in that has mixed breed, and we say, well, it's this and this, and we're saying Doberman cattle dog, and I think that's what this dog is. Very Doberman looking, as you can see right there on that profile, but the cattle dog colors. And if you know anything about those breeds, the Dobie, what a great doggy, very, very loyal, great family doggy. And then the cattle dog, very, very smart. I think Stella kind of is more the smarty here. She knows all of her basics. She sits very, very nicely. She's a great little power walker. She loves to fetch. Great, great doggy. Look how nice she is. In my best Marlon Brando voice, come on down and check out Stella.
Stella! She is so sweet. Well, stay tuned. When we come back, we'll meet little Mosa. She is absolutely darling, and more adoptable pets when we come back.